What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to, of course, another live stream. Let's get this shiny Mewtwo. I thought we were going to get him in the last stream, to be honest with you, but Mewtwo wanted to give us a little extra surprise by not showing up for the live stream. Welcome in to Disney X365, Aloe, Eaton, and so much more, and all you amazing people. I truly am happy to see all of you. Let's freaking go and let's get it started. Imagine it was the first one. That would have been insane. What's up, Eden? Hello. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, of course. Nearly 2K. Indeed, we are. We're almost there. Maybe today is the day. Maybe this stream will be the day we hit 2K. Sam Azu, what's up, man? Hope we get it before 15K. So do I. I hope we get it before then. But I guess we'll just have to find out. Where's the music at? I had the music on mute by accident. My bad. My bad, bro. Sam Wazoo, what's up? All right, guys, let's freaking give this Mewtwo away today. Today is the day. No matter what, I'm guaranteeing it 100% going to happen today. Now look who's here early. What's up, Benji? Welcome in, brother. Great to see you. 13,200 Mewtwo's. Benji says hi. Oh no. Everybody's saying hello to each other. I love it. I love that you guys are like a great community, chit-chatting with each other. It's amazing. Love it. But it arrives to 13.5. All right, let's see if it's here at 13.5. Let's see. Let's hope for the best. Expect the worst, because you never know until you know. You know? What's up, Eric? Just chilling here. That's great to hear, Sam. Great to see you today, and I hope you're having an amazing one at that. You don't want to lose 4 more candies? Sorry, buddy. I don't know. Can't control it. If we don't get it within 2 hours, we're gonna go to turbo mode, which means we're gonna add 2 more screens, and then hopefully we'll get it by then. That's pretty much the backup plan. If we don't get within 2 hours, we're gonna put the turbo mode on, and we're actually going to like go ham on 10 screens. Want them for yourself. Awesome. You know what's cool is if we get it right here, right now, we don't have a lot of people yet in the chat. So therefore, you guys will have a higher chance of getting this shiny Mewtwo added to your collection. Always an amazing time when you stream. It's late at night here, so there's nothing to bother me. LOL. That's amazing. So glad that you have a peaceful environment to sit here, relax, and watch some Shiny Boy Advance, shiny hunting, of course. That's what I love to do. I love shiny hunting. We shiny hunters. Yo, what's up, bro? It says you're cooked again. Indeed we are. But you know what? It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We'll get it sooner rather than later. Welcome in, yo. I'm gonna try to get a shiny Rapidash. It's awesome. It's an awesome shiny. Indeed it is. Rapidash is a freaking awesome shiny. Rapidash. I got some shiny luck with Snorunt and ZA. Only 6 to 7 resets, so I hope it passed that to you. Appreciate it, man. I mean, getting shinies in ZA isn't that hard to do. Just certain ones are harder to find, that's for sure. Yes, sir, guys, we just freaking got it that quick. Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude. Told you guys we were gonna get it today, and look at that. Look at that Mewtwo right there. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let me see 1 second. All right, guys, let's freaking catch this little guy. Holy cannoli. All right, guys, let's start the giveaway. Let me get Nightbot ready. I can't believe we got it 7 minutes in. 7 minutes in, and we freaking got the shiny. All right, giveaway. All right, anybody who wants to enter into the giveaway, type in Mew with a number 2. Okay, Mew number 2. Okay. All right, good luck to everybody. All right, and make sure you guys only enter it once. Do not enter more than once, or you will find yourself disqualified. Not by choice, but by the rules. Oh my god, we only have 2 balls. We have an Ultra Ball and a Master Ball. So I guess there's kind of no choice at this point. Hey, yo, what's good, Minnie? How you doing? Here we go. Let's throw it. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, guys. Anybody who wants to enter into this Mewtwo giveaway right now is the time. You have a minute to put Mew and the number 2 in the chat in order to enter in for this Mewtwo giveaway. Congratulations to whomever gets this. And may the odds be in your freaking favor, dude. Can't believe we got it within the first 7 minutes. There we go. There we go. All right, guys. We are about to pull the winner in just a minute. Minnie, you need to make sure there's no spaces. No spaces, Minnie. I'll wait for you to finish it, and then I'll pull the winner. Hunch donated 500. Since when? I didn't see no 500, bro. That'd be insane. All right, we have Benji added. And now we have Mini with God added. All right. Anybody else want to enter into this Mewtwo? All right, in 3, 2, 1. Walt Disney Mortal. Congratulations to you, Walt Disney Mortal. Claim your prize. And what shall we name? XX Sam, you're just a hair too late. Sorry about that. All right, I was the closest of 13,400. Yeah, I'm gonna go through that as well. Let me see once. Let me see if anybody guessed it. Yep. Corey Wolf, you have won yourself a Pokemon pack. Corey, you have won yourself a freaking Pokemon pack. Congratulations. You need to fill out. You need to hit me up on Instagram. Or hit me up on Discord, and I'm gonna get your address, and I'm gonna ship you a mystery pack. Congratulations, bro. T-Goose says, I'm taking a fatty right now. That's nice. Nice. Make sure you wash your hands. Weirdo. What's the nickname gonna be? Slime? Okay. There you go. There's Slime. Not sure what made you want to think of Slime as being the nickname, but everybody in the chat, everybody guess the nature. What is the nature going to be for the Mon? Let's see. Do we have dig, or do I have to use an escape rope? Hopefully, there's an escape rope. Of course there's no freaking escape rope. Do you stream on Twitch? I do sometimes. Oh god, I had to get Repel out. Look, it's Kadabra. I just missed it. You did. We legit just got the shiny just a second ago. You can't escape. Why? Adamant for fun. So you think it's going to be adamant? All right, let's see. Oh yeah, we don't even have it yet. We have to go to the freaking bag. I mean, the box first. But let me freaking... Do I even... Yeah, I have Repel. Cool. I have the regular freaking Repel. I hate that. Oh man, I hate when the game was like, oh, you ran out, do you want to add another one? This one's just, oh, you ran out, and then that's it. I can't believe how much, like, this shit's a maze, bro. Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay. Now I know where we're going. And I have to do another Repel, of course. No, we're not on an emulator. We're on Epilogue GB Operator. We're playing right off the cartridge, and we're playing on 8 instances, and we just got the shiny a second ago. We're gonna go see what the freaking nature is right now. All right, here we go. Fly. Smeargle is my favorite Pokemon. Can be found only in Gen 2 and Gen 3. And some more. But Gen 1 by doing some Ace. I'm not sure what Ace even stands for, to be honest with you. All right, we have everybody guess the nature. I mean, I've already seen some people guessing. But let's deposit. What the hell did that say? All right, here we withdrawn the slime, and congratulations, Disney Mortal, by the way, for winning the freaking Mewtwo. Hardy, calm, harsh. All right, those are some great ones right there. Calm. Eden, you said calm. Anybody else say calm? Eden said calm. Eden said calm. Eden freaking went ham on saying it was calm, and indeed it was. Corey, did you DM me on Instagram or on Discord so that we can give away this mystery pack so I can send it to your house, bro? Congratulations, by the way. What's up, Serena? How you doing? All right, Pokemon. Which? All right, let's see slime in action. Let's go. Hey, I just got here. Welcome in, Dream Roblox. How you doing? Roblox, how you doing? Trying to get into a battle so we can see this shiny Mewtwo in action. Imagine if that was shiny, that would have been freaking epic. 13,494 is way more than my guess of 4,216. Indeed it is. Indeed it was, man. All right, guys, that's that. Let's hit the save. Now, let's see here. Got to write down the encounters. So 13,424. All right, guys, let me get my next hunt ready. We're going to be going for Lugia. Everybody voted for Lugia, so we're going to go for Lugia next. All right, give me 1 second so I can reload this. All right, oh yeah, I gotta make sure I finish saving. So I definitely don't want to lose Disney's freaking Mon right here. All right, so we're doing, where the hell is it? Where's Lugia? There it is. Oh, screw off. Copy. All right, we're waiting for this to load onto the cartridge real quick, guys. And we're going to be giving away this once we get it. So if you guys want to win yourself a beautiful Lugia, we're about to do that in just a second here. Come on. Load a little faster, buddy. And it's on the same game, so I have to take it off the cartridge and then I have to put the other save on the cartridge. It's not as easy as swapping the cartridge out. So we just got to give it a minute. I'll get back to the chat in just a second, guys. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Truly appreciate it. Sorry it's taking a bit longer than I wanted, but we're almost there. Why the heck is this not working? Come on. All right, there we go. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Sorry, one of my kids is getting in trouble right now. All right, guys, let's freaking get this shiny Lugia and let's give him away. The Lime King says hi. What's up, Lime King? Lugia shiny and Morio shiny. Morio? I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Sorry. Must be like a newer Pokemon that I don't know nothing about. I would be crazy at the first 1,000 encounters. It would be crazy if we got it within the first 1,000. That would be insane, dude. Yeah, shiny Lugia and shiny Marlowe. I'm not even sure the hell shiny Marlowe is. I'm not even joking. I don't know who the heck you're talking about. Lugia sounds like Lugie. Yeah, Wana Hakalugi. Yep, everybody who wants to make a prediction, I'm open for predictions right here, right now. All right, Sam Wazoo says 9250. Corey, who just won the last pack, says 11,300. Mini 63 77. The Lime King. Okay, there we go. Got everybody's guesses written down. Looking good, looking good. Then right as I say that, more come in. I'll get you guys down in just a second. So X Solo 84. Benji says 15,000. Damn, bro. Corey, I already wrote yours down for 11,300. Come on, mister. I should honestly change this. Give me 1 second. Studio. The hell? Switch account. I'm on the wrong account, of course. Live. All right, let's do this interaction here. Oh. Here we go. Changing the title. And description. Gotta change the thumbnail in a second. Just give me 1 second, everybody. Need to change the thumbnail. Desktop. There we go. Perfect. There, I had to change the thumbnail and everything like that because I wanted, you know, we legit, what, 7 minutes of this freaking stream was shiny hunting for Mewtwo. This is mostly going to be Lugia, so we're just going to change it, you know? All right, welcome in and welcome back, everybody. We are locking the hell in right now. We are shiny hunting for a Lugia. And once we get this Lugia, we are going to give him away to one of you guys watching. Truly freaking appreciate you being here. I hope you're all having an amazing day. If not, well, hopefully this live stream can make it that much better. And of course, let's freaking get it. Hope we don't get them within the next 10 attempts. Why do you hope that we don't get it in the next 10? Wouldn't that be freaking epic if we got it in the next 10? I mean, it would be a freaking fast hunt, but you know what? A hunt is a hunt, regardless of how fast or how quick it is. Any Meowths? What do you mean? What about Meowth? Dude, from 217 to 133. Who cares? What does that have to do with anything? What's up, Strike 5102? How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great one. There's a UFO outside. Cool. What's the next hunt for you? Don't know yet. Don't know. Most likely it's going to be a starter, so I'm going to actually do a poll in just a little bit. Not right this second, but in a moment we're probably going to start a poll, and then you guys are going to choose what starter we're going to go for. Speaking of that, I'll start creating a poll. All right, I'll create a poll. Everybody make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're new. if you haven't already. And if you have already, well, thank you so much for doing so. Create a starter poll. Notebook. Come on. Shiny. Let's go. We're going to write down Charmander. Or chick. Come on, buddy. I hate how you can only have 4 options for voting. That's stupid. Come on, where the heck's that shiny at? I wanted a freaking fast shiny. That would have been freaking epic as shit. All right, here we go. All right, guys, the poll has officially been started. Make your vote, and of course, we'll add Trico and all the others in the next vote when we have the more spaces. I guess there's only 4 spots for you to vote for some stupid reason. I'm not sure why, but it is what it is. Yo, what's up, Toasty Liam? Welcome in, welcome back. Hey, bro, you got the Mewtwo? Yes, we did, Adrian. Within the first 7 minutes of the stream, we got the shiny Mewtwo. So freaking excited, and I'm so happy that we finally got it because it was well overdue. And now we're on to the next one. Congratulations to Disney X365 for winning the Mewtwo. I will get that to you after the stream. And now we are on to the shiny Lugia. And let's give this away, guys. Mudkip, go. Everybody vote for whatever one that you want to vote for. Don't vote for something just because somebody else tells you or asks you to, or because it's winning. Vote for what you'll actually would vote for on your own if it was actually you going for that shiny starter. And of course, we will be giving away that shiny starter when we get it. Eden says, guys, vote Mudkip, because so I heard you like Mudkips. Well, see, just like that, someone's telling you guys who to vote for, but vote for who you want to vote for. Imagine getting the shiny while you're doing the poll, LOL. It's happened before. It's happened in the past. Trust me. It's pretty crazy sometimes doing these shiny hunts because it's legit unexpected every single time. You flip a coin, boom. It could be right there. You don't know until you freaking encounter it. So you just gotta keep going and going and going until you get it, of course. I'm gonna vote for Mudkip because it's Mudkip and Mudkip is Mudkip. All right, there you go. Eden puts a sad face in there. It's all good, Eden. I'm just playing around, bro. Don't take it serious. Don't take it freaking serious, bro. Guys, we are just 80 subscribers away from 2,000. So freaking grateful for every single one of you guys. I truly am humbled, and I am so astounded that we have this amazing community here on this channel, and I'm so thankful to have each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. JT Bo, what's up with you? 56, 3. I'll vote Charmander because that was my first starter. That's awesome, dude. Charmander was my first starter too. It really was. So I'm grateful to have Charmander as my first ever starter. Cyndaquil is my second. I was a big fire person for the longest time. Mudkip is getting closer to Charmander. Oh no. That means everybody's voting between Charmander and Mudkip. I knew it was going to be a close call because there's a lot of love for both. I don't know who was my first starter. You don't remember who your first starter was? That's something that everybody should remember at least. At minimum, you should remember what your first ever starter was. It's freaking amazing to have the memory of picking the first starter when you first start the game and you're in that laboratory and you're choosing your mon. It's like, do I want water, fire, or grass? And it was just freaking amazing that they had that option to do so. Kind of felt like earth, wind, fire. What's up, Glacian? How you doing? Mine was a Chikorita and Crystal. That's awesome. No love for Torchic. Dang. Torchic is legit one of the best out of the options in my opinion. But, you know, it is whatever it is that you guys want to vote for. And whatever you guys vote for, that's who we'll hunt. And when we hunt it, we'll get it, and then we'll give it away, of course. Team Squirtle, Corey says. Seems like Charmander team is winning. You know what? We'll see what the end results are once we end the stream or once we catch the shiny Lugia. For me, it was the Water of Sword. The Lime King, are you Pokédibs? Just curious. Because that's something Pokédibs would say. What did you finish? What did you finish the Mewtwo at? The Mewtwo was 13,424. It was within the first 7 minutes of this stream. Just keep at top one. The Lime King says no. I have this viewer, his name is Pokédibs, and he says some stuff just like you do. So it just made me feel like, did you change your name? Because sometimes people do that to me. They'll change their name and change their profile picture. And then like, oh, it was me the whole time. I'm like, oh, they tricked me, dude. Squirtle woke up and decided to be voted. There you go, Squirtle. Squirtle, it's like it's not done until the voting is done. What percentage is the chance of shiny? 1 in 8,192. So every time I click on it, that's 8 instances, that's 8 resets, and then boom, now we're up from 640 to 648. So you play Pokemon Yellow or Let's Go games? I have, yes. I have for sure. My first starter was a Trico. And to be honest with you, Trico, especially Shiny, is actually underrated. But it was the worst starter in the Gen 3 games because it didn't have multiple, icons or elements or whatever the heck you want to call it. Because it was legit just grass. That's it. But Blaziken was a fighting fire. And then Mudkipple was a ground water. Multiplied by 10 if you're trying to get a shiny female starter. Nah, we're just gonna stick to 8. My first starter to join the Hall of Fame was a Squirtle. That's awesome, dude. Was it Blastoise at the time of going in the Hall of Fame? I hope. Types, there you go. I forgot what Pokemon called it for a moment there because I'm also a big Yu-Gi-Oh player. But they call it elements. Oh no, I can't see the votes anymore. Uh-oh. Charmander's winning. Charmander has 40% right now. I'm not sure if it's winning, but all I can see is that Charmander has 40%. Corey, thank you so much. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games, and let's get the shiny Lugia. Truly appreciate you being here. All right, guys, we're almost at our first 1,000 encounters with the Lugia. It was a Blastoise. I just focused on leveling up the starter. That was a big mistake. I've done that plenty of times with Charizard, and it wasn't a mistake at all. Legit, Charizard won the whole entire Elite Four without switching my Pokemon, just like Blaziken did. I legit destroyed the whole Elite Four without switching my Pokemon at all. Ho-Oh is a Pokemon on FireRed. Or only on Heart Gold. So you can get Ho-Oh on this. You can get him on FireRed or LeafGreen. There's an event right at this exact location. This is called what the heck is this place called? The Naval Rock. So if you go to the Naval Rock, if you go all the way down to the bottom of the sea level, you get Lugia, and if you go all the way to the sky, you get Ho-Oh in an encounter. Blue, thank you so much, Blue 3, for being here. I mean, I'm sure that's Blue with the E being the 3 being the E. But Blue, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get the shiny Lugia. Truly appreciate you being here, and let's freaking get it. Fun fact: a magenta is an actual color. Our brain makes us feel like the shiny Swampert is a magenta. Technically, is a magenta color, but it's kind of more of a purple. My phone is dying, so I'll have to charge it, but I'm watching it on the TV. All right, sounds good, man. Appreciate you with your support, brother. It's amazing. Come on, buddy. PB Gene, what's up? What's good? Fun fact, mirrors are slightly green. I'm sure they are. Isn't shiny Swampert pink/purple? Yeah. It is. Courses. Okay, thanks. No problem, man. Thank you for your freaking support. So, no need to thank me. Thank you. Dude, last night, right after I got off the stream, I went to zone 20. And right when I got to zone 20, a shiny Charmander was sitting right there. I freaking was so giddy. I was so freaking excited. And I made sure I caught that SOB right on the spot. I know there was like this whole thing back in the day, PB Gene, about this dress. And I'm sure like a lot of you guys remember that. There was like this whole dress meme of like, what color is it? Is it stripes or is it this? I'm like, what the hell does that mean? What emulator we're using? We're not using an emulator. We're using the operating system of this right here. We're using the Epilogue GB operator, which allows you to play your Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games straight on the PC. We're using one game, one save, with 8 windows open. So we're running off this cartridge 8 different times in 8 instances. Basically different seeds, if you will, with one controller controlling all 8 screens at the same time. You remember that? Yeah, that was crazy and annoying. Sobble was your first starter? That means you're like more the new school. You're probably pretty young at this point then. 3 more resets until the shiny. You think so? All right, this one won't count, but within the next 3 after this, we'll see. All right, let's go. I'll even give you an extra one after the 3. Here's 3. 2. And 1. All right, it didn't pop up. Fun fact, I love drawing. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. What you will be doing after you get it? We'll be giving it away to somebody watching. So anybody who's watching me, once I capture it, will be able to enter into the giveaway. And then we'll have a random name picker pick the person in the chat. And then that person comes forward. They nickname the Lugia. And then I'll get it to them via Pokemon Home. Or I can get it onto their Pokemon save from a... Pretty much, I have multiple of these. So what I'll do is, say if they have a FireRed copy, or they have a LeafGreen, or some type of game they want me to trade it to, they send me their save, I'll put it on my physical cartridge, and then I'll trade it from this physical cartridge to that physical cartridge using a link cable with multiple Game Boy Advances. And boom, easy as that. How'd you get that for my first starter? Okay, gotta go. Eric, good luck. Thank you so much, Eden. You have a great one, brother. Appreciate you being here. How do you transfer it? It's easy. You legit. So if I get it from, if somebody wants on Pokemon Home, I transfer from FireRed to Emerald, Ruby, or Sapphire, and then go put it onto Soul Silver, and then kind of like, just kind of keep going it from one after the other. It's very easy. There's actual YouTube videos and tutorials on how to do that if you guys want to learn how to do it yourself. All right, guys, that was the first 1,000 encounters, and we didn't get it within the first 1,000. But we're going to keep going until we get it, and once we do, we will be giving away to one of you. Pokemon Home is free. Indeed it is. Pokemon Home is free. And of course, so is the shiny. Like, I'm legit just gonna give it to you, and you can sit back, relax, and enjoy it. You can have it on your team. You can put it in your shiny dex box. You can do whatever. You can even transfer if you want. If you want to be savage like that, win it from me and then just transfer it, go for it. That's up to you. You can also make it PK file, I guess. What's a PK file? We get it when the next 10 attempts. Wow. Why would you say that? That's messed up, Benji. Come on, bro. You gotta be a don't be a hater. All right, that's 9. 8. All right, let's see if this is when you do that. 7. 6. 5. Chat, who thinks I should try to get this as my shiny Lugia? Everybody should. All right, this is number 2. All right, guys, that's it. Past the 10. All right, Benji, thank you so much for sticking with us and staying with us. How do you set this up if this is 8 instances of an emulator all active at once and some alternative emulator for the shiny hunting? Jordan, we are legit shiny hunting right off the cartridge itself. We're not using a ROM. We're using the official cartridge right here, right in front of me on the Epilogue GB operator, which allows us to play our games right on the PC. I've done this for over a month now, so I know exactly what I'm doing. And what we do is we give the freaking shinies away to the people. Rallis6699 says hi. What's up, man? Appreciate you. Then how do you transfer through home? I already explained that. I'm not going to explain it again. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get some shinies. Truly appreciate you being here. If you didn't hear me, rewind it, because I legit already said how I transfer from this game to the next game to the next game, and then to the next game and to the next one. Very easy, very simple. Look it up on Google. Look it up on YouTube. There's freaking videos on that. Thank you so much, Madaman. I really appreciate that. One of these, how much does one of these cost? If you look at the GB operator on Amazon, it's $110. But if you buy straight from the website, it's only $50. So if you guys want to save some money, go right directly to GB operators website, which is Epilogue essentially. And the cool thing is like, at least you're cutting the freaking middle guy. And what I mean by middle guy, the person who's legit inflating the shit out of the price on Amazon is a drop shipper. What they'll do is when you purchase it on Amazon, they make the purchase on the actual official website and then drop ship it to you. Very cheap, very affordable, and the best $50 I've ever spent in my life. I actually mainly bought it to back up my saves, because on my Pokemon Gold, I lost my save that I've had for years because the battery went dry. I replaced the battery, but now every month, no matter if I play the game or not, I'm backing up all my saves every single month with the GB operator. Did you get the Latias? Yes, we did. Yes, we did, bro. It was amazing. We finally got it, and my reaction was insanely ridiculous. We actually did 37,728 encounters. That's the most encounters I've ever done on any hunt in my life to see one shiny. The longest shiny hunt that I've ever seen. I would say to read chat silently before you read it out loud, instead telling people that you're not going to answer them. Just ignore the question if you don't want to answer it again. All right, Coco, appreciate it. Yeah, because it kind of does come off as a rude person, but I'm not being rude. I just don't like having to repeat myself all the time. Like, I always had to say the GB operator thing like 100 times throughout every stream, which I'm fine with that, but definitely, I know what you mean. Hey, congrats, bro. That's a crazy number indeed, bro. Indeed, it was definitely crazy, and I was so excited once we did get it. Scalping at its worst, that is legitimately charging 120%. Thank you for looking out for the community. No problem. I'm here for the people. I really am. Like, I can sit here and be like, oh guys, I have a listing on Amazon, go buy this, and then I can sit there and make profit off you guys. But hell no, I'm not that person, and I would never be that person. I just got a shiny Punkaboo on Pokemon Go. Freaking congrats. I don't even have a shiny Punkaboo. That is amazing, dude. What's up, Jack? Welcome in. Jack in the building. What if you get shiny on your sub count? That would be epic as hell. Imagine. That would be freaking spectacular. Did you get the shiny Rayquaza? Yes, we did. We've got the shiny Rayquaza a while ago. We actually just did a full Mewtwo hunt after we got the third Rayquaza. You want it? How would we trade? I thought in Pokemon Go you had to be near the person, or did they change that? Literally give away free legit shinies on your spare time. You know you're not that kind of person, bro. Exactly. Thank you. Appreciate that. Exactly. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for you guys. And I don't make you guys pay anything. I don't make you guys super chat anything in order to enter. Bro, how long you been streaming? So on this channel, or technically we've been streaming for about 36 days total. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm gonna actually go see. I'm gonna quickly go on my channel and see what my first stream was, just to see. Oldest. Someone has to do the math for me, okay? The first ever. Come on. What date was this? September 26th. Guys, my first ever stream on the channel was September 26th. How much days was that ago? Someone tell me. I know one of you guys could do the math for me, and I appreciate it. No, I do not. I can do something close to you. Oh, okay. So next time I'm at the Disney park, I'll let you know, because I definitely won't give you my current address where I'm at right now. I'm definitely not comfortable with that. Make sure you like the stream for some shiny luck, guys. Thank you so much, PB Jane. Really appreciate that. Would you shiny hunt Gen 2 games? Toast Delium? Hell yeah, dude. I honestly been wanting to get back to Pokemon Crystal on shiny hunting the Suicune. A little redemption, if you will. Oh, on this video? Oh, we've been shiny hunting today for an hour and 43 seconds. An hour and 43 seconds exactly. Yeah, this year. 45 days. All right, we've been streaming for 45 days total. Not every single day, but we've been... This channel existed for 45 days. We are at 1,928 subscribers. That is freaking truly epic and amazing. The Pokemon Crystal is amazing. I subtracted the differences in days. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm kind of missing the 2D of Pokemon games. Same. I honestly think instead of Pokemon doing the Legends of Arceus and Legends ZA, they should honestly, between the main series games, they should have like a side series that has some like 2D or 2.5D graphics, like a DS/Game Boy Advance graphics. That would be epic. And if they had every single region all on one huge game with every single Pokemon available, with all the gym badges available, but that sounds way too good to be true. And it really is. But at least they'll have enough room for it, because if they use that type of graphics, there's going to be a whole bunch of space that they can use so they can have all these things for us. On September 26th, why did I hear December 26th? I don't know why you heard December 26th. Maybe you're thinking about Christmas or something. But no, I said September. Too funny. And obviously I know Christmas is the day before that. I'm just saying. You just want Christmas done. I like chocolate. I love chocolate too. Chocolate is great. I honestly, when I was younger, I hated dark chocolate. I actually like dark chocolate now. Especially if it's with almonds or peanut butter. Do you have Discord? I do. I think I remember you said you did when I popped in during a Rayquaza stream. Yes, during the Rayquaza stream, I did say that we did have a Discord. If you go on my actual page on YouTube, there's a link right there for you to click, and you can join the Discord. Everybody is free to join the Discord. And of course, enjoy the community, and let's all keep it friendly with each other. And of course, try to keep it around Pokemon. SpongeBob guy screaming chocolate. Yeah. Chocolate! Oh, guys, I would love to buy all your chocolates. What about white chocolate? White chocolate's okay. I honestly like white chocolate if it's refrigerated with peanut butter. It tastes like fudge to me. And I love peanut butter fudge. A little too much, to be honest with you. White chocolate isn't that good, but it's still chocolate, so Honestly, I don't like white chocolate by itself. I don't like white chocolate with almonds. I don't like white chocolate anything. The only time I can eat white chocolate is if it's with peanut butter and it's like the holiday Reese's, refrigerated in the refrigerator or frozen in the freezer. That's when the only time I can actually stand it. It kind of tastes like peanut butter fudge. I also, one of my least favorite chocolate things I've ever tried in my life was a white chocolate Oreo bar. Doesn't even taste like an Oreo at all. It's disgusting. I joined your Discord, bro. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. What did everybody do for this week so far? How's everybody's week been so far? I know this is only the third day of the week, but you know what? We're halfway there. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, what did you guys do on your week so far? White chocolate Reese's are the main decent thing. Exactly. It's the only thing that makes it decent. My mom actually doesn't like milk chocolate, dark chocolate, or mocha chocolate. She legit only likes white chocolate. Yeah, nasty. You worked? Been working. That's great to hear, man. I'm building a hybrid bicycle. That's awesome, dude. So you're making like an electric one? Kim said work, shiny hunting. So you're shiny hunting and working? Awesome. I'm shiny hunting, yes, if that's what you're asking. Or are you shiny hunting? Someone, could you translate that for me? I'm not sure what that person said. So yeah, unless it's under specific conditions, white chocolate is universally known for being the worst chocolate. Doesn't surprise me. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games. And let's get the shiny Lugia. Truly appreciate you being here. Has both the 40cc motor and a hub motor wheel. That's awesome. Thank you so much for subscribing, Simple Chest, for joining us here in the Pokemon Center. Enjoy your games. Enjoy the chat. And let's get the shiny Lugia. Truly appreciate you being here. You're shiny hunting right now. Awesome. What game are you shiny hunting on, bro? And thank you so much for being here, Strike. I like Mudkips. Mudkips are nice, aren't they? Nah, that's dark chocolate. A lot of people don't like dark chocolate. That's true. But that's only in the US. All the other countries, most of the other countries like dark chocolate. It's a very, 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 very popular thing. Be right back. All right, cool. FireRed, same. So what are you shiny hunting on FireRed right now as we speak? I talk Spanish. Drexo said, "What's up, my kid? How are you doing?" I'm doing amazing, and thank you so much for asking. Thanks, man. It took a lot of math and designing the power of the boredom at its finest. That's funny as hell, man. Well, at least you're building something that you could utilize and enjoy. Yeah, we are the weird ones for that, LOL. Indeed. Charmander? Oh, you're shiny hunting Charmander right now, dude? Congrats, dude. You're gonna get it. I promise. You got this, man. I believe in you. You will succeed in your shiny hunt, and you will get your shiny. Druxo, that's awesome, dude. The one, like I said yesterday, the one thing I hate about shiny hunting on FireRed and LeafGreen is this: last time you played your game, you did this and this and this and that. Thankfully, instead of tapping A each time like this, most of the time I get to do it in time, but most of the time you just hit B and it skips it, just like this. Boom. Have great luck with the shiny Charmander. Yeah, you definitely have to have some great luck for that. I got it within... So Charmander, it took me 1,032 encounters. 1,032 encounters. Did you end up catching Mewtwo? Yes. Within the first 7 minutes of the stream originally was named Mewtwo, but I changed it because like most of this video is going to be Lugia. So we're changing it to Lugia, and this will be our stream to catch Lugia. First 7 minutes, Mewtwo. And then we're probably going to be streaming for about 2 to 3 hours ish. So it makes no sense to name it Mewtwo if Mewtwo's legit caught like that within the first seconds. How long have you been shiny hunting Lugia? For an hour and 1.5 minutes. What's up? Welcome in. Lucin, is that how your name? That's how you pronounce your name? Or if that's not how you pronounce your name, make sure you correct me. I appreciate you being here. And I'm bad at pronouncing names, so I do apologize. No problem, brother. You got this. You got to get that Charmander. Did you? Yep, we did catch that. You're gonna get it at 1932 because of your sub count. All right, Lime King. I'm gonna write down as your guess. Lime King. It's been an hour. Yep, it's been an hour. It's time flies when you're having fun. That's what they always say. Time flies when you're having fun. Am I bugging out? When did we get Lugia in FireRed? I remember only way to get Lugia Coliseum or XD. No. So what we're doing is we're playing an event. It's an event ticket. So you can go get Lugia or you can get Ho-Oh in the same area. We're at the Naval Rock. It's all good, man. I'm still gonna put that down as an official guess because I love the enthusiasm. But we're good. We already passed it anyway. Benji says, "You didn't read my message." Okay, let's go see what he said. My top 5 chocolates. Worst peanut butter chocolate. 4 white chocolate. And I don't know which is better. Almond or dark chocolate. Milk chocolate is number 1. Well, that's your opinion. Congratulations on your opinion. I think peanut butter makes chocolate that much more better, in my opinion. And dark chocolate's definitely on the top tier. Almond chocolate is delicious. Whether it's with milk chocolate, dark chocolate, delicious. What's up, Mania? I wish Mudkip won. Well, right now we are still waiting to see what the results are. Right now, I don't even see what the results are. Also, okay, right now we've had 195 votes. Charmander's winning by 19%. Mudkip is in 2nd place. Torchic's in 4th, and Squirtle's in 5th. 3rd. Sorry. The way that they word these things is so stupid. But I love your freaking user profile, dude. Sonic is one of the best freaking franchises ever freaking made. I don't care what anyone says. Team Charmander. I'm back. Welcome back, dude. Appreciate you being here. Oh my god, I thought those didn't exist anymore. Oh my god, I'm old. I'm freaking out. Brainstorm, it's all good. This is actually someone, legit a supporter of mine, sent me his save file. So that's what we're using. So he bought a cartridge, took it off, sent it to me, and then I loaded it onto the cartridge so that we could do the shiny hunts for all of you guys. For real, Sonic is peak. Hell yeah, it is. I freaking love Sonic on the Dreamcast. Sonic is one of my favorites. Genesis Sonic is obviously, you know, top tier. But Dreamcast, I honestly think that's one of my favorite Sonic games. Pokemon the Movies 2000 was awesome. Lugia's debut in the cartoons. Indeed it was. And what a debut it was. A great freaking movie at that. What's my favorite Sonic game? Probably Adventures 2. Adventure 2 is definitely my favorite on Dreamcast. What's your favorite Sonic game? What's everybody in the chat? If you guys like Sonic, what was your favorite Sonic game of all time? Mine was definitely Sonic Adventures 2 on Dreamcast. Yeah, I watched a few different animes. I'm not a big anime fan because I don't really have enough time to watch shows or movies. I legit am such a busy person. Like, I'm lucky that I even spend 2 to 3 hours hanging out with you guys. So I'm legit made this a thing so that I can, it's like being able to kind of let loose, hang out, have fun with my friends, my family. That's what you guys are to me. And that's what I love about this community. And that's why I wanted to build this channel on a great community so that we could all talk about nostalgia, games, retro, hang out with each other, get to know each other, and just chill and play games together. You guys are probably playing your games and then you're watching me in the background, or I'm playing my games and we're all shiny hunting together. Who freaking knows? We're all around here. Probably Sonic Mania or Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations is a great one. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic Mania, and Sonic 3 Colors Unleashed. That's a very bold choice right there. Sonic 3 and Knuckles on Sega Genesis is the best. Sonic and Tails is actually underrated. I think Sonic and Tails is very underrated. PB Jean says the original. I finished shiny hunting Rotom. 6,837 picnic resets in Violet. That's awesome, dude. Congrats on that. Sonic CD is amazing. Sonic 3D was horrible though. You got the Latios? Yes, we got the Latios, we got the Latias, we got the Rayquazas, we got the Mewtwo. If you guys want to know what the last, so when we did Latias, it was 37,728 encounters. When we did Rayquaza, it was 5,990. We did the second Rayquaza at 1,968. We did a third Rayquaza at 448. We did Latios at 14,232, and we just finished the Mewtwo at 13,424, and now we are on Lugia, and we're gonna find out and see what the amount of counters that we're gonna do for this, and then we're going to give this away to one of you guys watching again as well. Sonic Unleashed was also good. Indeed it was. Indeed it was. See, to me, the Dreamcast needs more love, because I honestly think Sonic Adventures and Adventures 2 was freaking amazing. It was a little bit different out of its realm, and that's what made it so great to me. That's why I really like it. Hot take, 3D Blast isn't completely horrible. I like it a bit. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a horrible game, but it's one of the worst Sonic games that I've ever played. Besides the one on the PS3. There was one on the PS3. I can't think what it was called, but it was horrible. Dude. What's up, dude? Lime King. Why'd you say dude? Hi, I'm Saudi fanboy. Remember me? Yeah, I remember you. Welcome in, welcome back. Thank you so much for the stars. Really appreciate it. Sonic Unleashed Warhog brings it down, in my opinion. It seems really good though. 3D Blast is very experimental and clunky, but not bad really. Yeah, there was a horrible Sonic game that came out on a Panasonic, and same with a Mario game, or was it Legends of Zelda? I don't remember. But there's like some other company who legit was in charge of something, and it was horrible. The one that you didn't like was 06. That's the one that I don't like. That's the one I was thinking about. 3D Blast would be much cooler if it had Super Sonic, to be honest. It would. It would have been. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But it didn't. If Sega actually comes out with a new console, guys, I'm legit all in. I don't care if the console's $500, $600, $700, $800. I'm gonna freaking buy the next generation freaking Sega console and just enjoy the shit out of it. I know everybody keeps saying Dreamcast 2, Dreamcast 2. That's probably never ever going to happen, to be honest with you, since Dreamcast was a big flop for the company. So I highly doubt that they would name it Dreamcast 2, but I know for sure that the Dreamcast was very underrated and very much ahead of its time. 06 should get a remaster. Yeah, for sure. Actual remaster, not an HD remake. I mean, not an HD remaster, but an HD remake. What's up, Costa 8398? How you doing? Silver was cool. Indeed, it was. Silver was amazing. I think that Sony needs to do an actual remake. You know how like when they did that HD remake for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas 3 and Vice City? They should do one for God of War 1, 2, Chains of Olympus, Ghost of Sparta. That would be freaking sick. And then nobody talks about the Sega Saturn. Dude, Sega Saturn is such an underrated freaking console. I actually have 2 of them and absolutely love it. Name a couple of your favorite games on the Sega Saturn. Jodo Camp, let me know what a few of your favorite Saturn system games. I found a Shalfa, Biblical, and ZA. Awesome, man. If the Saturn had more Sonic games, it probably could have sold better. It could have. It honestly could have. But it's honestly the fault of, I think, Microsoft. Microsoft is the reasons behind some of Sega's failures. And then they took, of course, they took their spot. Whose real name starts with a P? Not me. Oh, Platinum. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what you meant. I don't know. If that's not what you meant, then sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. Legends of Arceus. Oh, okay. I would have never guessed it. Not culturing you because you did the prank you said at Lime. Still waiting for Jodo to freaking put a few of his favorite Saturn games in the chat, because I'll tell you all my favorites. I'll actually even show them to you. Love Time Crisis. Time Crisis is great, but that wasn't on the Sega Saturn. But definitely a good game. Time Crisis 2 to me is a lot better than the first one. There's 2 games that I have Alpha Pokemon. Yeah, that's true. Alpha Pokemon came out on Arceus and then returned in ZA. That's true. That is true. This is true, man. Oh, my brother. Testify. What happens yesterday on Moscow between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m.? I don't know. You tell me what happened. You tell me, bro. I feel like a lot of people voted for Lugia because they knew how long it took me to get the shiny last time we did this. So here we are again. What's sad is that I've never actually owned a Saturn. It looks really cool though. And let me know, wish I had one. So you don't even have one, bro? You gotta get one, man. There's such a great price right now. It's like the market for the Saturn system right now is going down. And right now it's a perfect time to get it because eventually it's gonna go back up again. So I would go and get it ASAP. Name a shiny legendary and I'll tell you if I have it. Rayquaza. You knew it was coming. Hello, can you help me understand why don't you use Game Shark instead of resetting those multiple times? Because to me that's cheating. Not only is that cheating, they're not legitimate shinies, they're not legitimate Pokemon, and they're not legal. And I want to be able to give them away to people. So we do this raw. We don't do RNG manipulation, and we don't do cheats, because to me that's boring and bullshit. And in all honesty, you play the games you want to play the way you want to play it, and I'm going to play it the way I want to play it and the way I'm going to do it. And if I want to give away these shinies, I have to make sure they're as legitimate as possible so that I can give them to the people and they can use them on new games, old games, what way they want to use them. What's 14 hours, Benji? I was confused by the 14 hours thing. You asked something about Moscow and then you said 14 hours, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Got it. So you're using multiple hardwares? No. We're using 8 instances off 1 cartridge, 1 save, 1 controller. And thank you so much, Joseph, for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get the shiny Lugia, and let's give them to one of you guys watching. Truly appreciate you being here. Now, if you're wondering what operating system we're using the Epilogue GB operator. This allows you to play your official cartridges, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games straight on the PC. Had a house fire on in 5th grade and lost my games and Legos from that day. Man, that sucks so bad, dude. Sorry to hear that. I actually lost a big chunk of my stuff in a house flood. I had a kind of like some stuff in the basement. When I first got my first ever apartment, there was a basement. So I stored some stuff in the basement, going through it slowly, bringing it upstairs, going through it, organizing it, selling, donating, and organizing stuff slowly but surely. And then I went on vacation, came back, and my whole entire basement, probably an inch above my basement, was underwater. So that's probably at least 10 feet of water in my basement. My electric box was down there, and of course the electricity was off, thankfully. And they had to replace everything. All the wires in the whole entire place had to be replaced. The whole electric box had to be replaced. Thankfully, we're in an apartment, so I didn't have to take care of any of that stuff. But I lost all of my stuff, and thankfully, I had renter's insurance to cover me. But I lost video games, I lost collectibles, and so much crazy stuff that I wish I'd never lost. But that's just life. Oh, the answer was 14 hours. Okay, I get it, Benji. I hope you get the Lugia then. Thanks for explaining. Have fun. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I know you're just curious. I'm answering it in all honesty in the best way I can. And some people come in here judging me the way I do it, but you know what? It works for me. It's the best way to do it. Instead of having to buy multiple cartridges, instead of having to buy multiple GameCubes, multiple freaking capture cards, multiple HDMI converters, and multiple Game Boy players and the discs, and you know, that's more maintenance, more electricity, and no matter how much money somebody has, doesn't mean you should have to spend all that type of money. That's crazy, man. It definitely was. It was a really hard time for me because I lost so much in that flood. Give me a different legendary. All right. Latios. All right, guys, we're nearing and we're tiptoeing towards 3,000 encounters, guys. That is truly insane. Can we get to 2,000 subscribers before we encounter the shiny Lugia? Only time will tell, and only you have the power. Everybody watching, only you have the power to change things and make it happen. Everybody here, hit that subscribe button, drop a thumbs up button. It's free to do if you haven't already, and if you have already, well, thank you so much for doing so. You're just perfectly naming the ones I don't have. That's crazy. I'm not purposefully doing that, but okay. Have you ever played Punch Out for the NES? Yes, I have. It's super fun and it's a good challenge. Indeed it is. How did you pull the event? This was off a cartridge that one of my friends actually purchased. He purchased this game, had the save on it, and then he sent it to me, and then I uploaded it, or I dumped it onto this cartridge. Once when I was 3 years old, I was at the beach, and my grandfather gave me a red fish to eat. But because it was my first time eating fish, I did not know fishes had spices, so I took a big bite. Oh man, that's interesting. You're eating fish right on the beach? That to me is a little weird, and to be honest with you. Ryan Duffy, thank you so much. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games, and let's get the shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. And I think you said spines. I think I read that wrong. Sometimes that happens when I'm trying to make sure I'm back on this screen. What's up, Astron29? Welcome in. If that's not how you pronounce your name, you can always correct me in the chat. Truly appreciate you being here. That doesn't matter, Benji. Everybody vibes in different waves, and we just vibe with each other when we're ready. What shiny starters do you have? I have every shiny starter for Gen 1, 2, and 3. Honestly, cannot wait for Epilogue to come out with a 3DS operator so that we can play DS and 3DS games, and I cannot wait to freaking do that with all of you guys, and we're gonna shiny hunt the shit out of those, and those will freaking be very, very fun. That is how I pronounce it. Astron? Okay, cool. Glad I could pronounce it properly. I really do botch the shit out of people's names, so I'm shocked that I even said it. All right, Benji, you have a good one. Have a spectacular night, and we will see you in the next stream. Sorry, I missed the answer. What'd you say? I said I have every shiny starter for Gen 1, 2, and 3. So if I ever shiny hunt them, it's for one of you guys to have. Hope we get it within less than 10k encounters. Appreciate that, man. Just sub, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shiny Lugia. Appreciate you being here. We got the shiny Latios. Indeed, we did. We got the shiny Latios. We got the shiny Latias. We got the freaking 3 shiny Rayquazas. We got the shiny Mewtwo today. And now we're doing Lugia again. Because everybody voted for Lugia. Here we are. We're going for Lugia. And thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games. And let's get this shiny Lugia right here, right now. Come on. Let's get this freaking next one right here. Nope, no pink, no red. And we go to the next one. Is there a horizontal stream? No. I only stream in portrait, not landscape. Because the reason why I started it this way is I actually was streaming on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. So that's why I originally started it this way. And now I do it because it's easy to make shorts. I love how we can make shorts like that. Makes my life easier. You collect cards? I have a collection of Pokemon cards, and I no longer buy Pokemon cards though. But I do have a whole bunch of packs that I'm willing to give away to every single one of you guys watching. All you have to do is guess how many encounters it's going to take before we get the shiny. We actually had somebody get it recently. What was their name again? Corey Wolf actually was our last pack winner, a mystery pack winner at that. Because I legit say it's a mystery pack because it could be 151, Astral Radiance, Lost Origins, Cosmic Eclipse. It can be as simple as a trick or trade pack from whatever year. There's so many freaking different packs I have extras of that I haven't even opened. And I'm probably never going to open because I'm done kind of ripping packs for a while. Especially with how the community is right now. It's been very hasty and crazy. I would choose a different one. I'm not sure what your name is, but it's NOLUVNL. I mean KLESZ. You said 3050, but we're already past that. Ryan Duffy says 7,024. It's going to be below 50K. JT Bo, I would definitely assume that it would be below that. For sure. For sure, 100%. Without a shadow of the doubt. No freaking question about it. I'm hunting Shiny Lugia too, but you're on an Android emulator. There you go. You got this. How many resets are you on right now? Can't keep anything sealed. I have a lot of shit sealed. Dude, the freaking music right now that's playing is making the anticipation freaking increase like a mother. Pop quiz for only don't ask the chat. What Pokemon learns every move except for one? Are you asking chat that? You? Oh. So the only two Pokemon that I can think of would be Mew and Smeargle. Mew and Smeargle are the only two that can learn a whole bunch of moves from all different. Which one was it? Was it Mew or Smeargle? Because you said one. I gave you two. So let me know which one it was so I can know for the future. I started replaying FireRed on Delta like a month ago, and I only just beat Giovanni because I wanted to use an Aerodactyl, but you can only get it from level 5 after beating Koga. Exactly. You know what? I'm glad you're playing it the way that you want to play it, and you have your stipulations and rules. It was such a pain to grind. I'm sure it was. It was Smeargle? Good. So I know Smeargle and Mew are the only ones that are very adaptive to moves. Come on, let's get this freaking shiny already. Come on, buddy. Show yourself. Yeah, I'm sure you had to grind a lot to get that situated and get that freaking and get that freaking pop for you. Aerodactyl isn't an easy one to deal with. Guys, if you have not voted, make sure you remember to take a vote on what shiny starter we're going to do in the next hunt after we're done shiny hunting for the Lugia. What is your favorite shiny Pokemon? My favorite shiny Pokemon is right here, Rayquaza. Rayquaza is number 1. Smeargle because it can learn Sketch. Exactly, Sketch copies any move. Indeed it does. What's that one move that Smeargle can't learn? Just curious. Everybody in the chat, the first thing I want you to do is 1, put your favorite shiny legendary in the chat, and then the second thing is put your favorite Pokemon that's not a starter in the chat. So first one is a favorite shiny legendary. Second one is a shiny Pokemon that's not a legendary and it's not a starter in the chat. I had to grind in from level 5 to level 40. Luckily, I could speed up the game since that you're playing on a emulator. I don't ever play. For me, I don't like speeding up. Like when I'm doing an actual playthrough and shit, I don't like speeding up whatsoever. But you know, the way you play the games, the way you want to play it. That's what I always tell everybody. You do it the way you want to do it, and I'll do it the way I want to do it. Absol, Shiny Genesect, and Gengar. I mean, Shiny Gengar to me is not that great, but the Shiny Mega Gengar, top tier. Top tier. Absol, best mon, hands down, no cap. That bird. Miltank? Shiny Miltank? Is that really on the list? Shiny Miltank? Holy crap. Mine would definitely have to be Gyarados or Metagross. Gyarados or Metagross. If it's not a legendary and if it's not a starter. My favorite shiny legendary is a Giratina. That's a great freaking choice right there. Latius, how are you doing today, by the way? Appreciate you being here. I'm the world's largest shiny Skarmory simp. Ray, Metagross. Rayquaza, Metagross. There you go. That's pretty much mine. But There you go. My favorite non-starter is a shiny Metagross. Metagross freaking slaps hard, bro. Such a beautiful freaking mon. Skarmory needs a mega. Indeed it does. Wait, I thought it did have one. I thought it did have one. Yeah, Skarmory does have a mega evolution in ZA. How long did Latias take? Latias took like 4 or 5 episodes long, and it was exactly 37,728 encounters. It was my longest shiny hunt that I've ever seen, longest hunt that I've ever did, and of course the one that I've ever had on my streams. Such a pain in the butt for sure. Skarmory does have a mega. Indeed it does. See? Someone said that it needs one, but it does have one. My favorite non-legendary shiny is Meowth. For me, shiny Meowth isn't that much different from the actual Meowth. There's that scary try music again, LOL. Why are you so scared of this why are you so scared of this tribal music, bro? Legit makes sense because we're legit right now in a naval area. Like right when you join, it says Naval Rock. We're at the Naval Rock. Does Melodic have a mega? I'm not 100% sure, but it might. Yeah, I don't think he does. That's why I wasn't sure. Sean says no, he does. Drew said he doesn't. Did you know that Ditto transforms into Smeargle and uses Sketch? It will learn the Sketch move permanently. I did not know that. And that, if that's an actual thing, then I'm gonna have to freaking try that out. On what game is that you do that? Fun fact for you. Now, Skarmory does have a Mega Bro in ZA. Exactly, Jodo. I did say that. I was legit was the first person to say that when the person asked if he needed a mega, and I was like, yeah, he has one in ZA. Look who's back. Well, welcome back, Eden. Great to see you. Real Life says this tribal music reminds me of Time Splitters 2. Dude, I haven't heard Time Splitters 2 in a long time. I will look. I didn't play ZA. Yeah, honestly, I think you should give ZA a shot. It's actually a very good game. The first 2 to 3 hours, it's absolute trash and it's boring. But I'm promising you, after the first 2 to 3 hours, you're going to enjoy it. It's going to grow on you. And just be open-minded when you're playing it. That's all I got to say. That's my biggest tip to anybody who wants to try ZA. Be open-minded. I know it's not a traditional Pokemon game. It's not one that has gyms. It doesn't have badges. It doesn't have a professor. It doesn't have the essential Elite Four, even though there is an Elite Four on the game, which I'm not going to tell you who the Elite Four is, but you have to beat the Elite Four on a side quest. ZA is pretty good indeed. What's my setup, Zachary? So what we're doing is we're using this right here. We're using this called the Epilogue GB operator, which allows you to play your GB, GBA, and of course your Game Boy Color games straight on the PC, and it only plays authentic cartridges. It's called the Epilogue GB operator, and it has its own operating system, and we have it opened 8 times, so it's 8 instances, and we're using 1 controller, 1 save, 1 cartridge to allow us to do exactly what we're doing. I need gyms, badges, and all of that. LOL. So do I. It's like a big achievement, and I love the method of keep going as you go. ZA cost them 20 million to make. That's crazy, isn't it? You got a shiny Honage in Legend ZA. That's awesome. I need gems and badges. Me too. I don't like that you can't get a legit ball. You can get a light ball. You didn't know that you can get a light ball? I actually have a light ball for my Pikachu right now. You didn't know that there was a light ball? Have you tested the limits of your PC with how many screens is possible? I have. I went up to 120 screens. But obviously that's not practical. And also it was very small. And I wouldn't be able to fit all of those on the screen. On the stream, should I say. So that's why we're doing this. Yo, I missed the Mewtwo. How many resets did it take? It took 13,424. The ghost Pokemon in ZA actually look terrifying and unsettling. They did a great job with the Pokemon. I know like the backdrops and the graphics isn't that great, which to me, I've never give a shit about the graphics. But they did a great job with the sound effects, the moves, and all that stuff for the Pokemon. It's Gen 2 that you can do it. Okay, thank you so much, Lime King. You're only in like rank E right now. Yeah, you have to do post game in ZA in order to get the light ball, which I already have that, thankfully. Yeah, I'll have to do that with the Ditto because I actually have a shiny Ditto. Monkey, yeah, it was the first 7 minutes of the stream. This stream originally was titled and thumbnailed for Mewtwo, but we got it within the first 7 minutes. I'm like, all right, well, we're gonna rename it because we're gonna be shiny hunting Lugia for the most of the freaking stream. Do you know if it's just a coincidence if you were getting identical instances? No. There's no way we can get identical instances. They're all separate. Because the program thinks that each screen is an actual separate cartridge. So they're all separate. Appreciate the questions though, Zachary. It's always good to question things. I know, that's the one thing I will say I freaking despise about ZA is when it goes nighttime or daytime, it always says, oh, you made this much medals and this much, blah, 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 blah. You know what? I feel like if you went into the ZA Battle Royale area, it makes sense for like, hey, you did this many battles, you won this amount of money, and that's it. But if you didn't enter any battle zones during the night, it should not give you that stupid load screen at all. Surprised you're not running away on this one. Is there a reason why? Because this is not Emerald. Emerald, you can't... I mean, Emerald is the only game that you run away and come back. This isn't Emerald, so therefore you have to do the soft resets. So every single Pokemon game on the Game Boy Advance... I mean, on the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance, and DS, and 3DS, you can do soft resets except for Emerald. Emerald legit's on its own tier. The Battlezone cutscenes, yeah, exactly. Adrian's doing a little countdown. What's the countdown for, bro? Angela Brown says, what's the rarity chance of getting the shiny? 1 in 8,192. So you can get the shiny encounter 1 in 8,192, but you're not guaranteed it. I can tell you that from experience. Okay, I thought it was preferred method, not the backup. Sean, what the heck? Yeah, it's definitely not. There's no method. So every single Pokemon game has the same methods essentially, but on Emerald, it's legit run away, come back, run away, come back. The only freaking Pokemon game in existence that had you run away and come back. I don't know why, but that's just the way it was. Got it. Thanks. Good luck. Appreciate it, man. Does your cartridge reader run unofficial reproduction cartridges? No. It only plays authentic cartridges. If we catch the shiny soon, or before I end the stream, I can show you. I can put a repro in there. It's not really a reproduction. Actually, it technically is, but it's an English dub repro of the LeafGreen of the green version. I always want to keep saying LeafGreen, but the only reason why I got that one was because it's English dubbed, and if I got the official one, it's only in Japanese, and obviously it cannot speak Japanese. Around 1K resets average. Is it really around 1,000 is the average? And Gen 2 sketch was intended to fail if users transformed, but due to the oversight, it's pretty much a nice glitch. It's nice. I'll guess 8,864. All right, Monkey, I'm gonna put that down as your guess. Remember, if you guys can guess correctly, you win a pack of cards sent to you, a mystery pack. I don't know what pack it's going to be. You don't know what pack it's going to be until you get it delivered to you in the mail, and then you open it up and check it out. What's your fastest shiny hunt ever? Second encounter on my Game Boy Advance. Actually, on one screen on my Game Boy Advance. Second encounter, Rayquaza. I caught that one. The first ever encounter with a Suicune on Crystal was shiny. First ever encounter, but I didn't catch it. I actually got its health down to this, threw a ball, the game froze on me. It was the worst feeling in the entire world. What's up, Lawrence? Welcome in. How are you doing today? You're gonna Mako Bear says 9832. Trying to see. What's a person's? All right, Rend Haven. Alright, I typed Renhaven a message in the chat. Read it if you will. Appreciate you being here. Have you ever read the Pokemon average mangas? No, I haven't. Honestly, don't have time to do any of that stuff. How long have you been streaming? We've been streaming for 2 hours officially. Eugene says no, it doesn't. I'm guessing 9832. I already wrote that down. You can breed the Pokemon. That's awesome. Melodic? And Melodic's a nice one. Brent, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shine. Truly appreciate you being here. You can try pass down the move from the Ditto by breeding. That's sick. You're having such a lot of facts about Ditto and Sketch and everything. That scared the shit out of me. I went to go take a sip of this and tip this way, almost on my controller over here, but thankfully it's empty. Finally got the Chinese chest pin. Awesome, dude. Congrats, man. You're talking about on ZA, right? Blind Cream says, I know. All right, let me put on the next song. Give me 1 second, guys. Actually, the music's still playing. Never mind. I thought it was over for a second. It was too quiet for too long. Yeah, NZA. Awesome. The extra support. Yeah. I almost read what Nightbot said. Guys, we're legit this close. We're this close to 4K encounters with freaking Lugia. Let's freaking go. We're trying to get him before 6K encounters, if possible. If you transform as a non-shiny Ditto into a shiny Ditto, then the transformation again is different Pokemon. In the same battle, your Ditto stays shiny. I did not know that. Another freaking Ditto fact from the Lion King. You should call yourself the Ditto King. Alright guys, this right here is going to be encounter number 4,000 in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. All right, there you go. We already made it to 4,000. And here we go to the next one. Let me look up the gen and gen 1 or 2. All right, you let me know. Guys, this is the one. All right. Mips, appreciate you being here. Step 1, get the light ball. Step 2, teach it charge and volt attack. Eugene, why is that? Why do you need to learn? Why do you need to get those exact moves? Is it unstoppable? Is it the best Pokemon in the entire game? No, I think he loves freaking Ditto. The shiny Ditto is freaking fire. Akeem Gaming 9145 says 6,240. That would have been funny if you guessed 9,145 because of your username. What's your birthday Pokemon? There's a birthday Pokemon? I never freaking knew about that. How do you figure that out? What's your birthday Pokemon? I used to have a shiny Ditto in Pokemon Shield, but I don't know what happened to it. Hopefully you find it, man. That's an amazing shiny. Do I have a shiny Ditto on Pokemon Go? I don't even know if I do. Let me check. Our birthday Pokemon is Staryu. Where do you find out what your birthday Pokemon is? I never even knew that there was a Pokemon for your birthday. Who here knew that there was a Pokemon for your birthday? I do have a shiny Ditto. I have a shiny Ditto right on Pokemon Go. I caught it in Hinsdale, New Hampshire. And this was actually an accidental shiny. It was a shiny Pidgey. When I encountered it, it was a shiny Pidgey. Caught the shiny Pidgey, and then it turned into a shiny Ditto. I was like, what? I was so freaking ecstatic. Zodiac sign for people who don't touch grass. I know what a freaking, you know, all your birth signs and zodiacs, all that stuff, but I didn't know there was a Pokemon Zodiac. I'm gonna have to look it up right now. That is so freaking funny. Dude, mine's a Ditto. Mine's a Ditto. Like, seriously. My birthday freaking Pokemon is a Ditto. Yeah, the Ditto. I'm a Gemini. Yeah, what are the odds? That's freaking hilarious. And I was just showing you my shiny Ditto. And I even have 100% IV Ditto as well. Yeah, this is my 100% Ditto right here. And I would honestly have it fully maxed evolved, but I mean, powered up, but I don't have enough XL candies. What's going on? We're legit talking about our Zodiac's birthdays, Pokemon birthday signs, and I guess mine's a Ditto because I'm a Gemini. I'm jealous of my sister's because her birthday one is overrun. Thank you for all the love you guys have showed me today. Well, thank you so much for being here, Ditto King. How are you doing today, Ditto? Appreciate you being here. Whenever I say Ditto King, it legit sounds like Nitto King. I can't believe that we're freaking still going. I honestly thought we would have gotten it pretty fast. Someone even said we'll probably get it within the first 1,000. But now look at us. We're at 4,248 encounters. It's Lime from before. I'm sure it is, bro. Did you change your name or did you have an alternate account? I don't have a birthday Pokemon because I don't have a birthday. I am... Chodo, that's crazy. That's crazy talk right there, bro. You're funny, bro. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Bruh, what's good with you? Change my name. There you go. Now you're the Ditto King. King of the Dittos. Could have done a shiny Ditto as your profile pic. You know what's even more crazy? My Pokemon sign is a Ditto, right? And this shade of blue is my favorite color. This is my favorite color. And it's my birth sign. Look at that little guy. The feed has brought you back. You know what? The fate has brought you back here, Brandon. How you doing today, bro? Great to see you. And I hope you are subscribed to the channel. I can't believe I didn't know that there was a Zodiac signs for Pokemon. Never knew. All right, guys, we're going to see if we can get it before 5,000 or at 5,000. And then we're going to go from there. Truly appreciate you guys being here, hanging out, having fun with me today. And thank you so much for the chit chats. And of course, shout out to all those Ninja Watchers watching. Truly appreciate every single one of you guys. Sometimes people like to just watch. They don't like to type. They don't like to chat. But you guys always feel free to chat with me. I'm here to be kind, curious, and this amazing community is here to have fun with you. So don't be afraid to chat with us. We are one. We are a community of great people. And that's what I love about the retro gaming community, the freaking gaming community, and of course, the freaking Pokemon community is no matter where we're from, no matter what language we speak, no matter what the color of our skin is, we all come together as one for the things that we love and enjoy, watch, and of course, shiny hunting. Dude, if you're born after October 25th, you don't have a birthday Pokemon for now. Really? All right, let me see. Yep. No, actually, it does. Let's see here. Yeah, actually, there is one after October. I looked it up on Google's. Hey, copy. This is what you would be after the 25th. On the Googs. What's good? What's your number? The other day I said 888. No, we got it after that. It was Mewtwo was 13,424. We already got a winner, and they already gonna DM me on Instagram, and they're gonna win. They already won themselves a mystery pack of cards. If you want to make a guess right here today, Brandon, go for it. I have a whole bunch of spots open, and if you're correct, you win yourself a mystery pack of Pokemon cards sent from me to you for freaking free. Doesn't cost you a damn thing. December 19th. Let's see. December 19th would be this. Where are you? Here we go. This would be December 19th. Rapidash, Pikachu, or Fracture. I know that's probably not how you pronounce its name, but I don't care. All right, I'm going to write that down. Brandon. Dawson. That's 5,000. That speech you gave really was an inspiring and emotional one. We come as one. It's so good to have you on YouTube. Appreciate you being here, and thank you so much for loving what I said, and I mean it with every fiber of my being. Give me 1 second. Game Life Streaming, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Game Life Stream, Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Go to channel. Pikachu, yep, Pikachu. What's also cool is that Pokemon Gold and Silver came out on my birthday, at least in the US. And Pokemon Blue came out on my birthday in Japan. That's awesome. I don't know if there any Pokemon game ever was released on my birthday. I'm gonna look that up now. I'll have to look. I'll have to look that up later. Because it's saying Legend ZA, but that didn't come out on my birthday. Unless it was delayed and it ended up coming out later on. The first 3 games were pretty colors. Yeah, a lot of great games, pretty colors. Come on. Alright guys, we're trying to get this to at least 5K. We're trying to see if we can get it before 5K or at 5K at minimum. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, we're legit halfway there for the next 1,000. Can we get it within the next 500 encounters, guys? Let's see. Diamond, Pearl, yep. Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire. Yeah, there's a way, chat. I'm sure there is. Yeah, because on this phone, I'm not sure how I did it, but you just hit full screen. And see, there's no chat. There's no nothing. And I'm doing that so I can monitor the audio. That's awesome, Ditto King. Yeah, we all have our things that we do as people. You know, if we talk too much, we yap too much. But you know what? That's what makes us who we are as people. As long as you're not, you know, spamming the chat, being weird, you know, it's all good. I'm down with that. Host, did you play ZA? And how did you feel? I thought it was just a semi-finished product. Honestly, I enjoyed Legend ZA after the first 2 to 3 hours of the first 2 to 3 hours playing into the game. The first 2 to 3 hours in the game, I was like, this is not a good game. I don't care for it. I kind of feel like I wasted my money. But after we got after those 3 hours, I started to enjoy it. I was open-minded. Just thought of like no gyms, no badges, no professor. It just felt weird to me. But you know what? It grew on me and I enjoy it. And I still do enjoy it. It's not top 10 Pokemon games of all time, but it's actually still a good game in my opinion. There you go, Brenna. Brenna, thank you so much. Right there. If you guys want to do that, go for it. Once we get to a 5K, I'll do like my final countdown, and then I'll show you some ZA real quick. If anybody has any trades that they're like, if you guys have any extra shinies on ZA that you're willing to trade me, I'm open for trades. I don't care where you are in the world. As long as you have Nintendo Online, we're able to trade with each other. All right, come on. What's your team in ZA? My current ZA team is Pikachu, Espeon, Aerodactyl, Venusaur, Emboar, and Greninja. Awesome, dude. I'll have to look, but I know Shiny Lucario is my number one. Legit, Shiny Lucario, Shiny Alpha Lucario. It's something I recently just got, but the regular Alpha Lucario got me from the beginning of the game all the way to the end, and he single-handedly destroyed every single freaking trainer with just him alone, not even switching out my Pokemon. I borrowed a lot of elements from Red's team in Pokemon Gold and Silver. Sorry, I can't trade. My dad won't let me get an account. Dude, that stinks. I'm sure he won't let you get online because he doesn't want you talking to strangers. He's there to protect you, and he's doing the right thing. Yeah, Shalfa Lucario. It was, I legit was shiny hunting on the roof, I think 2 days ago. And I ended up getting a shiny alpha Riolu. And I instantly got it to level like 42 by going to area 20, 19, and 18, like 3 times each. And then after that, I just used some EXP candies. I got a few digger speed by chance. Have a spare Malamar? Yeah, of course I do. I'll show you some of the ones that I'm looking for and the ones that I don't need, of course. And then I'll show you the ones that I have for trade. My dad doesn't know 9 out of 10 of my accounts I made. That's insane. So Joda, do you have a shiny alpha Pikachu? A shiny alpha Pikachu? That's insane. All right, the next song playlist should be playing now. I wonder what shiny alphas are waiting for us on ZA right now. Because right now I finally set up the 6 alpha spawns in the area 20. Took me a little bit of time to get used to getting all of them in there. But once I finally got it, I'm so happy. It's not a normal alpha Pikachu. Wait, you might try shiny hunting. Go for it, dude. Shiny hunting is so fun and it's rewarding and it's exciting once you know that there's a shiny to be had. My first time ever encountering a Lucario, my first time ever encountering a Riolu in the game was an alpha. I legit went through my team went through 6 times because they were so weak just to get it down to a certain percentage. And then once I finally was close to knocking it out, I threw a great ball at it, caught it, and I was like, oh my god, that was insane. I legit had to use a bunch of max revives, hyper potions over and over again because I was trying to get that Riolu because I love Lucario. Lucario is legit one of my favorite freaking Pokemons of all time. Overrated by some, underrated by most. But to me, he's freaking amazing. I'm trying to get the shiny Dratini or Dragonair. I got a shiny Dragonair the other day, but I don't have an alpha shiny yet. Nice. All right, I'll actually show you what I got in just a moment. We're gonna hurry up and get this to 5K. I remember once finding a shiny Dreadnought and Shield version. I thought I couldn't take a Thunderbolt from my level 100 Raichu, and I made it faint. Dang. At least on this game, when you make it faint, it doesn't go away. I'm talking about ZA, not this red version. All right, guys, we're at 4904. Can we get it before 5,000? Can we? Will we? Shall we? Let's find out right now. Here on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I missed 2 shinies, a shiny Bidoof and a shiny Dunsparce. Oh man, that sucks, man. Missing a shiny sucks. And something happened to me on ZA where there was a big collage of Pokemon all in one area, and my Lucario smacked all 4 of them with one hit. All of them were knocked out, and I was throwing the Pokeballs and it kept catching them, but the one that I wanted to catch out of all of them disappeared before I could even get one. In my mind, the Pokemon Legends Arceus is the best Pokemon game so far. The playing way of ZA is kind of fresh, but main story needs you to level up through consistently battling with really annoying. Hope there would be some good improvements in the next Pokemon game. I hope that there's going to be amazing improvements in the next Pokemon game. And I honestly didn't have any issues. I legit went through it like butter with no problems at all. My Alpha Lucario like legit held the whole entire team together, and I was just going one after the other, after the other, after the other, and I didn't have any problems. I never even lost a match at all, and I also barely ever changed my mons. For the most part, Lucario took care of everything every single time without me having to switch anything out. The only time I ever had to switch was if I'm going to go use a max revive to get Lucario back, because he was essentially my ball hog. I loved freaking having Lucario on the field. All of his moves were freaking fast, quick, simple, and easy. All right, guys, this encounter right here is going to be encounter number 5,000. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, that was 5,000 encounters. So now we're going to call this the final countdown. We got 10 encounters to go. I hit that by accident. We'll just leave that. That was 10. Here's 9. Yeah, Lucario is extremely strong. Do you have any trades? I know what you meant. Yeah, Lucario is strong. Come on. Jeez. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, we're gonna give it 1 extra. You know what? We're gonna go to 100. We need to at least get to 100. I'm so dehydrated. I need to get something to drink. Trades. All right. Here we go. All right, 104. All right, now guys, let me give me 1 second here. All right, we're gonna stop right there for that. We're gonna load up ZA. And we're gonna see what shinies that we got waiting for us. All right, I see a shiny in the distance. See a shiny over there. I hate these little guys right here. Yes, shiny trades. Anybody who has some shiny trades. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna hit save. And this is how sometimes I like to check my shinies. I legit just go over here and I check. So he's not shiny. That one's the only one that's shiny so far. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna close that. How the heck do I lower this? Where's the volume coming from? Close this. All right, here we go. All right, for some reason I only got one shiny alpha so far, but I'm not gonna go catch that because it's not worth it. My time right this second for that. Does anybody have any shiny Pokemon you're willing to trade right now? Bye-bye, buddy. That shiny right there is going to be a difficult one. All right, I'm going to save. I'm going to save right now because I feel like Mighty Strike says he does have one. Okay, cool. I'll show you which ones I have up for trade in just a second. All right. Yes. All right, cool. That's the best way to freaking shiny hunt that shit. So my current team right now is Alpha Shiny Lucario. We have Zygarde. We have Alpha Shiny Salamence. We have Follette. We have Alpha Shiny Gardevoir. And then we have a regular Gyarados for some reason. But eventually we'll get the one that we're looking for. All right, these are all up for trade. We have Shiny Gardevoir, Garbodor, we have Leafeon, we have this whole page, and this whole page. All these are shinies. Yes, we even have some shiny Lucarios. We have Malamar. Somebody asked about Malamar earlier. So let me know if anything is here that you need. I mean, we do have some shiny Gyarados as well. I just got this Lucario recently. If I go to summary, check summary. We got this on the 10th of, so I got this yesterday. And I shiny hunted this for 4 hours in one spot. You need the Malamar? All right, well, send me a trade code and I'll do the trade with you right now. What do you have for trade? This is actually, I think this is the actual spot where I went to do the shiny trade. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember exactly where I got the Lucario. Oh, it was a Riolu when I first found it. Diggersby? Let me see if I need a Diggersby real quick. For sure I might. Box. I definitely don't need a Noibat. Where the heck would Diggersby be anyway? Trying to see. Oh yeah, I don't need Diggersby. Anything? You have anything else? Trying to remember what water area I went to. I think it's this one right here. You also have a Dragonair? I'll trade for a Dragonair. Definitely not. Definitely not. That's up to you though. Let me know. I'm trying to remember where the hell I freaking shiny hunted for that Riolu right now. Well, this is where I got the shiny alpha Ralts over here. I got a female and a male. Oh, it was over here. I remember now. All right, well, send me a trade code and I'll type it in. All right, guys, if you guys want to get yourself a shiny Riolu, like this is the best spot, and there's also a Hawlucha in the same exact area. There's this little spider right here. Come over this way. There's a whole bunch of Binnacle. Come up here. I mean, you could, if you want to, sit on this bench, but this is the best spot over here because then you can actually see it. So come up this way over here. I'll do that in just a second, buddy. Right now he's not there because it's cloudy, but it has to be sunny. So if you just sleep on this bench right here, like right behind you is a alpha spawn for Hawlucha, and then in front of you is going to be a spawn for Lucario. Sometimes it'll be alpha. Sometimes it won't be. It's just the law of the wait and see. How did you get so many shinies? I have a shiny charm, so it's easy to get shinies now. Mighty Strike. I'm going to do it 1 sec. I just want to show them Lucario just for 1 second here. Sorry. Come on. There we go. So there's the Lucario right there. And that's where I got my shiny alpha Riolu, sorry. And I turned it into shiny alpha Lucario. And then up there is, see where that Pidgey is? Sometimes that will be Hawlucha alpha. All right, link play, link trade. 23232323. Okay. Fair enough. That's an easy freaking code right there. All right. I'm doing the trade now. Sorry for the delay. I was just trying to show everybody the best spot in the entire game to search for your shiny alpha Riolu to get your Lucario, and of course the Hawlucha. And then of course there's a whole bunch of Binnacle, and there's actually Ghastly, Haunter locations. So there's even alpha sometimes in this area. So if you guys want to get a shiny alpha Gengar, that's the best probably spot for you. Do you want a male or female? So I have 2 females and I have 1 male. You let me know what you want. Anybody who wants to trade with me, let me know in the chat. I'm open for trades right now. I try to do this at the end of my streams to kind of give you guys an opportunity to get some stuff. Female? Nope, I don't even have a shiny Onyx at all. I would love a shiny Onyx. If somebody had a shiny Onyx, I would be so freaking internally grateful. All right, sending the shiny Malamar to Stella. Let's go. Here we go. And it's off to see the wizard. The Ditto King, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow at... Thank you so much, Sean Scott. Welcome to the park. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games. And, of course, always catch them shinies. Ditto King, I will be here again, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a stream Wednesday, tomorrow, but I'll figure it out. I'll see if I want to or not. I'm not sure yet. Might want to take the day off. No problem, man. I'm glad you're going to enjoy that Malamar. Anybody else want to come up for a trade right here, right now? We have... These are all the ones I have for trade. I know this would be a big one for a lot of people. Is a shiny alpha Leafeon. We have a Garbodor. We have a Gardevoir. Yep, I don't hope to see you then. I will see you then. I believe in you, and I know you'll be there because I know you're a great supporter and you're a great person, and I appreciate you very much. All right, any final trades? Going once? Going twice? Oh man, Kevin, you don't have a shiny yet? You know what? I'll give you a shiny right now. Just trade me whatever you want, Kevin. And I'll give you a shiny just for being here to support me. How about that? So Kevin, give me your code and I will trade you a random shiny. Just because you don't have a shiny yet, I want to be the first person to give you your shiny. So let's do a trade right now and I'll give you a shiny. You're gonna start up the Switch. All right, sounds good, man. Ethan Myers, what's up, Ethan? How are you doing today? You play Legends ZA? Let me know when you're ready, and I'll just go in that when you're ready. But guys, this right here is the best spot in the game to shiny hunt for the Riolu. The binnacle down there. In this area at night will be Ghastlies, Haunters, and Shuppets. And then right over there will be Hawlucha or a Pidgey typically. I'll actually bring it tonight so I can show you. Yeah, good. Do you have any shiny Pokemon that you're willing to trade? Just finished the game. That's so awesome, man. Congrats. So you did every single bonus mission, side missions, all that. We have a whole bunch of Ghastlies in this area. Trust me, I've caught so many shinies in this area. And there's the Hawlucha right there. Sometimes it's alpha, sometimes it's not. And of course, Riolu doesn't appear at night during the rain or when it's foggy. It only appears when it's sunny. And then we take it back tonight. You ready? Okay, send me your code. Put your code in the chat and then I'll type it and I'll get you that shiny Pokemon. Just for supporting the channel, I will give you a shiny Pokemon and I'll be the first shiny in your shiny decks. And there's that Riolu back in the building. So the daytime spawn will be the Riolu, and then nighttime spawn will be the freaking Hawlucha. All right, here we go. Link trade. All right, sounds good. Zero 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 1 0002. All right, trade me whatever you want, and I'm gonna trade you a shiny. Just for being a supporter of mine. Trying to debate on which one I gave you. Let's see here. Here, since you're a supporter of my channel and my favorite mon is Lucario, I'm gonna give you a shiny Lucario. Ethan says, I really want a shiny Machamp. He's my favorite. What do you have for trade? And I'll give you a shiny Machamp. No problem, Kevin. I hope you keep it, and I hope you cherish it, and I hope you have it part of your team. If you ever want to get rid of it, make sure you trade it back to me. I'd really rather you take care of it, keep it for the rest of your life, than you just to get rid of it, you know? I have a shiny Pangoro. Do I need one of those? No, I don't need one of those. Is it alpha? Is it alpha? Let me know. Because I can evolve him to a choke, and then I can send him to you and be a Machamp. Alright, you let me know. No, dang. You have any other ones that are up for trade? Kevin, do you have Discord, Kevin? I'd love to get another shiny Froakie, but I only have one so far. Shiny Slowbro. Do I need a Slowbro? I don't think I do. No, I know I do. I don't. Yes, you do. Okay, cool. DM me on the Discord and show us your team. I want to see that freaking shiny Lucario on your team now. So freaking happy that I could help you out and get you a nice, beautiful shiny added to your team. And there's a whole bunch of trash over here. Anybody else need any shinies? Anybody have any shinies to trade? We have all these, this, and we have these two beautiful ones right here. We have a nice Gardevoir, a nice Mega Alpha, not a Mega Alpha, an Alpha Shiny Leafeon. Knock them both out. A 2-for-1 special. I knew that was going to take him out because my mom was already low with health. Once Pokemon Home is connected, I'll have more. Exactly. I think everybody will. I hate when they don't have access to it right away. I have a pretty damn good amount of shinies, but I'm trying to get the full decks. So that's why I'm trying to trade all my shinies that I don't need, or duplicates, because you guys might need them and I might need something that you have. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a trade box. It's all good if you only have 16. I mean, at least you have something. There's still some people who are actually playing who just like have like a couple shinies that are just fletchling and Pidgeys. I mean, nothing to write home about, you know? I put over 280 hours, most of it shiny. Exactly. 99% of my time is shiny hunting. So mine's 332 hours and 35 minutes. But I'm going to tell you right now, I probably only played 60 or less, to be honest with you. It didn't even take me that long to beat the game. You have a shiny Badoo? I think I might need one of those. I think I'd need a shiny Badoo. Are you willing to trade for it, or are you just telling me that's what you have? Let me know. Yeah, because I need a second one. I need to turn it into a Roselia. You let me know. By the way, still haven't finished the story. I distracted easy by hunts. Exactly. A lot of people. Okay. All right. Let me know what do you want to trade for it. I have this page, this page, this page, and then these two. I don't think I'll trade the Leafeon for it though, to be honest. I think Leafeon will be a good trade item for something that's actually like really worth the trade. Because the alpha ones aren't as easy to come by, you know. All right, let me know when you have the trade code and I will get that open for you. See, my Pikachu has a light ball right there. You have a Mudkip and Charmander. How do you have a shiny Mudkip on here? I mean, I'm down for a Charmander, but there's no Mudkip on this game. There's only Chikorita and whatnot. This is my alpha that I beat the game with right here. And then this is the one that I got later in the game. I'm not going to give you guys any spoilers, but you get this in the game. That's the only spoiler I'm going to give you, but I'm not going to tell you how or who gave this to you. Now, one thing I've been wanting for so freaking long is this shiny over here. But I still haven't gotten it. Every single time I do the hunt here, I get a whole bunch of shiny Magikarp. But the one that I want shiny is this alpha one right over here. But every single time I do the hunt here, it's never freaking shiny. All right, Ethan, I'm waiting for you. What's the trade code? What's up, Martin? How are you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having an amazing day. If not, well, hopefully this live stream can make it that much better. 1 second, I have to buy a Nintendo Switch online. Dang. Yeah, they always get you with them extras. Martin, are you a ZA player as well? Look, there's a big freaking alpha right here. Of course, he's not shiny. Oh, you don't have the Switch? It's all good. I don't have the Switch too. Everybody plays it on the Switch too, but me, I'm only one that plays it on Switch One. Undefeated FC, what's up? Exactly. There's nothing wrong with enjoying. Mine's spoiler free. I'm not doing the story or anything. But one day you'll have the Switch, and one day you'll end up playing the game. Wonder what's in that ball. You probably have to go up there and fall down. You play it on your OLED Switch. It's awesome. Another spot to freaking... One of my favorite spots to bench is right here. If you sleep right here on this bench, you get the slow pokes, you get the slow bro, you get some of the spawns in the water, including where that alpha is right there. You'll get the swablues up there, and you'll get the Veneers in here. I'm from the US, in Florida. If you go on this bench right here, if you sleep this bench, there's a Dratini up there that sometimes can be shiny. To check it, you can either go up this ladder or you can go up this ladder. And it's gonna be right over there. Right now it's a Dratini, but sometimes it can be a Dragonair or even an alpha as well. You know what I meant to say, Dragonair. It's gonna break out. Bye bye. I already knew I wasn't gonna get it. All right, well, Ethan, hit me up on the freaking, what the hell is it called? On Discord, okay? Everybody, I'm gonna sign off right here, right now. I hope all of you guys had an amazing day. I hope you guys enjoyed the Mewtwo hunt and of course the Lugia hunt. We did this little bonus thing at the end of the stream where we try to trade around with some peeps. Have an amazing night. Keep on shining. Stay awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Peace. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Shout out to all the Ninja Watchers. Shout out to everybody who hit the thumbs up button, subscribed, or has been subscribed. You guys are amazing. Peace.